Would love to see a picture of you guys when you were younger.
No, you don't.
You know, like when we were all young and carefree in the 90s. Laughing.
I had hair. Get her done.
Oh, do you really want to see pictures? Do you? Okay.
Pictures add like 74 pounds.
74 pounds. You know what? I could pull up some good ones though. The problem is we don't have a scanner, so I gotta figure out a way to get these pictures scanned, and we'll do an old school throwback, like a slideshow of our life when we were little, because you've got your photo album of when we were dating and teenagers, and we have our prom picture, and then we have our wedding pictures when we were 18 and our engagement pictures.
I still have a prom, our prom picture in my wallet.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh. So we'll work on that. That's a great idea, and we would love to share that with you guys, if you care.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Could you talk about how to save for retirement? Stop spending. See, that's a natural. If you stop spending, you have, right?
These are heavy questions you guys you're asking.
Talk about how to save for retirement. Well, it depends on where you're at. I mean, if you're mortgaged up to wazoo and got toys and car payments and all that stuff, you can't really save for retirement.
Mm-mm.
But if you have your debt free, start saving for retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retirement and college planning is baby steps 3 and 4 in Dave Ramsey's plan. 4.
But maybe you're now. I'm
4 and 5.
thinking maybe you're talking about like how to retire, like how to put your money places. Maybe I'm not sure.
Could you talk about how to save for retirement? That's pretty specific. Okay, now that we've totally butchered this question, it's a series. It's you do one step at a time. The first step is you save $1,000. The second step is you get out of debt completely. The third, well, except your mortgage. The third step is you save 3 to 6 months in
savings of expenses.
Savings. The fourth and the fifth baby step is you're investing in college or retirement or both. Sixth step is you're paying your mortgage off. And then seventh baby step is that you're building wealth and you're giving it away. So,
but if you need to know what you're investing,
answer.
Investing, if you can do it, 15% of your income. Max it out. Spread around Roth IRAs, your 401k at work if you have one. Mm-hmm. Max it out, but you need to hit 15%. Not 12%, not 17%, 15%.
And you need to be out of debt.
And be out of debt.
Okay.
And when the day comes, you're just fine.
How do you guys stay so positive and keep from getting depressed while working your debt down? I have been working the envelopes for about a month, but at times I get blue and think about how long this process is going to take and just how much debt I have. This is a phenomenal question because it's a real question. Like, these are feelings you have, and we're human, and it's normal to get discouraged and feel hopeless. And really how we did it, we started serving other people and taking the focus off of us, you guys. That's why we started YouTube. That's why we lead these financial peace classes, because we're watching other people better their lives, and so we're not so focused on our lives. Does that make sense?
Can I add something there? For
yeah.
Before the YouTube, though, for me, the depressed part to get around that is, I mean, it sounds like we're like Dave Ramsey people, but really it worked. We would listen to him on the radio. For me, I needed to hear it every day, because if I could hear it every day, I could focus and I could be like, today we're doing this, today we're doing this, today we're doing this. So when I would fall away from the plan, so to speak, your budget, your plan, that's when I would get all haywire. But the more you're in it, I guess the better. Right.
And not everybody is capable of leading classes to motivate them, but we do it. Yeah, you hear the message over and over and over again, that you know it's the right message that's going in. I mean, it's common sense. It's black and white. There is, you can't screw this up. Like, it can't fail. If you're doing it and working and doing everything you can in your power, you will win at this. And so also, those people that are sucking the life out of you, surround yourself with positive people and influences and less of the negativity. Guys, that is just goes for life. If you want to be positive, surround yourself with positive people. Like, we go to church. Not everyone's positive. Do we hang out with non-positive people outside of church? No. So, I mean, it's simple. Maybe you're just surrounded by the wrong people. So that's how we do it. Go ahead, babe. I like this question.
Will you breastfeed and cloth diaper this baby in order to save money? Now, how did I get that question? I'm going to give you the man answer. Yes.
Are you going to breastfeed this baby? Yes.
She will do that area.
Make this stuff up.
And then I can maybe help in the cloth diaper area. But yeah, we were kicking around. Well, the breastfeeding, that's, you know, we're just, the first 2 kids have done it. We intended plan to do it on this one, but we are going to try the cloth diapering this go around to see. I've crunched the numbers. You save money cloth diapering. You have to pay more up front, but you save it in the long run.
You save thousands of dollars, you guys. I mean, how could you not try that option? Next question. What are some of your favorite budget-friendly meals? I have watched almost all of your shopping trips and love how you stay on your list. I do the same thing and have for years, but I need some new recipes. Okay, you guys, I'll just tell you what I'm planning in my head. Now, there's no guarantees, but I think I can try it. Maybe if we just start out a week. Okay, what I'm going to do, because I've shown you how, you know, I grocery shop and stick to our spreadsheet crazy, you know, shopping list, but I'm going to take a picture, I think, of our dinner meals. Every dinner we eat, vlog it, and then put the link down below to the recipe that I cooked. That way you guys see a visual of the foods, the types of dinners that I'm making, and then you can click on a link and make the same recipe. And I want to do it every night and then upload a video once a week. So it'd be like the past week. You know, I'd upload it like on a Monday and it would be for the past week. That is something I'm seriously thinking about. So let me know if that's kind of along the lines, because I'd be able to share all of our recipes. I will tell you we eat a lot of the same things. So it's not exactly
glorified.
No, but yeah, that's how we stick. Our food budget is between $400 and $450 a month, and we stick to it.
Have been for like 2 years.
We have, and it works for us. So I will. I'm trying to put something together, okay? Okay, bear with me.
Okay. In a few weeks, I'm moving in with my fiance. He is terrible with money, and his finances are in awful shape. Where's a good place to start, and how do I approach this? How do I approach him once I have an idea? Thank you in advance. Okay, here's the thing. Tough love here, kid. He needs to take the class. Before you move in, he needs to take the class.
If he wants you to move in with him bad enough, go through the class together.
Because you guys need to get on the same page, because being a team is the way to do it. If you're like, have no debt and have a budget, and he's like, what's a budget? I got credit cards and I want to go spend. That ain't gonna work. That's not where you want to get a marriage. That's not where you want to start in life.
You're setting yourself up for
failure.
For failure.
And I know that's probably not what you want to hear. That's tough love, but you need it. You need it financially. If you guys are on the right foot, debt-free or getting to be debt-free and moving on, it'll be the best marriage ever, because that's what 95% of marriage problems are, is all about money and debt. So if you can start by not having that.
And frankly, after you clean up your own mess, or you have really good financial habits, personal finance habits, why would you want to clean up somebody else's if they're not willing? Like, there'll always be a mess to clean up if you don't fix it. And now is the perfect opportunity. And maybe explain to him that you won't move in unless he takes the class and shows genuine interest in cleaning up his finances and living on a budget. Just saying. If you were my daughter, that's the advice I would give to you.
That's good. That's good stuff right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
I have 2 questions. Could you each share your testimony? Wowzers.
We don't have a video for that.
Deep questions. We could do like a video on each of these questions, you guys. Our testimony, okay, we were not Christians. We did not believe in God. I mean, we believed in God, but we didn't know God. Our entire childhood, growing up. And I was hired, I interviewed, a friend recommended that I interview for a nursery position at a church that she went to. So I interviewed, was very nervous, but I needed a job at 17. So the pastor hired me. He said, this is not normal. I normally don't do this, but you must become a member of the church to get this job. What a blessing that was, because I started going, I worked Sunday mornings with the kids, and I loved the kids. And then Sunday evenings, I was going to church service. And it started out with just me, because it really was foreign. Like, this was the first time I had set foot in a church for a worship service of any kind. And green, I was so green, you guys. I didn't know anything. I didn't know about the books in the Bible. I didn't even know how to open up a Bible.
I thought it was one book. I thought the Bible, I just thought it was a book. I didn't know there was all these
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I didn't know the New Testament, the Old Testament.
Yeah, I just thought it was a big book.
Guys, we had no idea. So
anyway, I'm sitting at home.
Well, I got overwhelmed with the kids because we had like 24 little kids. And I'm like, oh, this is a lot. So yeah, he said.
I'm sitting at home sleeping on Sunday because that's what I did on Sundays, because what else was there supposed to do? Yeah, I know you had to go to church on Sunday.
Why would you go to church?
Why would I go to church? So she calls me and she says, I need help with the kids at the church. Come down and help me with the kids at church. Okay, fine. I'll come down and help some kids. Throw some snacks at them or something. Be done. And so I went down and got to the church and got a part of it. And the pastor basically said the same thing. You know, if you're going to be here and be around the kids and stuff, you need to become a member. And I'm like, well, you know, what's this all about? And so he pulled us in. And
but you got attached to the kids.
I got attached to the kids, and I got attached to the whole process of being a church and seeing how friendly everybody was, and it was like a big family, and it was just a great place to be.
It was not a cult at all, and it didn't feel like a cult.
And so became members of the church, and that's where we ended up started growing there. We got married there, and it opened up a whole new world that I didn't even know about. Just like I said, the whole Bible, I didn't know what that was about. And so we did the kids on Sunday morning, and then we go to afternoon service, and it just
wonderful.
Took off from there.
It was a great place. For all the wrongs that we had done in our past, it was such a fresh start, and we were forgiven. And if you guys don't know God's love, just pray. I mean, and it took us a long time. Just pray between you and God. He doesn't care. Like, he doesn't care how long your prayer is, or if you're a do-gooder in your prayers. He just wants you to talk to him. He just wants a relationship with you guys. So
phone home, E.T.
This is our invitation to join a church, to just go to a church service and see what it's about. And
maybe while you're there, take a Dave Ramsey class.
It makes this financial stuff a whole lot easier and enjoyable at the same time. So that's our testimony.